Okay, well, there we go. Here I am. So this is a little different. So hopefully you can join me. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's see. Double check. I got the mic on, so we should be better. At least starting this one than we were last week. So um, thank you for having me. So let me see. Get the comments here. Bear with me. So I move things around. We've got Joseph King. Thank you, Joseph, for stopping in. Chris Cohen. Excellent. Oh, good. Can hear you well. That's good. I'm glad that's working out this week. So things are a bit different. I don't have my green screen up. I am actually sitting down. So I put a little post up in the chat there. I'll bring that up just so you can all see. Thanks, Steve, for joining. So I posted this a few minutes ago, or 30 minutes ago. Will be a very different show than what I had planned, which is true. And come and see why and what I'm up to, what I am up to. So yeah, so that's I actually just updated the website. Thanks, Steve. Looking good. So thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Oops, I just double tapped that for some reason. So I am in the throes of planning and rehearsing my next personal remote demo, interactive remote demo uh, for what I'm for February 6th. So not tomorrow, the Saturday after. Let me turn this heater on. It's probably creating some background noise. It's a little chilly in the shop today. So I am got a bunch of equipment set up here, practicing and rehearsing, and so I thought, well, I was just a couple hours before this live stream, and I thought, I don't know that I want to tear all this down, so I have kind of preempted what we had planned today, and today was going to be talking about, the what have I got up here? Let me. It's the face grain series. Um, I'll put myself on the other side there. Um, in this face grain series, this was supposed to be the sort of the second episode, talking about the bowl gouge and seeing what that's all about. So, and maybe getting a piece on the lathe and talking about bowl gouge, the 40/40 ground, my 55-degree swept back wing grind, flute shapes, and what you can do with them and all that stuff. So that was kind of planned for today, but I have preempted that, and I've actually pushed that out 2 weeks. So today and next Friday, because that next Friday is going to be right before my Saturday IRD on the 6th. So today and February 5th are kind of just you kind of seeing where I'm at with this prep for this PRD I've got planned. This banner behind me doesn't really make sense anymore, so we're going to get rid of that for now. And we'll go straight to this shot, and I'll remove that, and we'll talk a little bit of what I'm doing. So let me see who else is here. RG Walker, thank you. Roy, for joining in. Appreciate it. And Tony's here. Good to have you here, Tony. Yeah, I'm glad you can hear me this time. Thumbs up, man. So excellent. So let's take a look at what the heck. Oh, I just froze? Oh, don't say that. Oh, you're back. Okay, Steve. You're freaking me out. Cindy's on. So thank you for joining, Cindy. Appreciate it. So I was just going through to kind of say why I've kind of preempted the show, and it might be a shorter live stream depending on what you guys want to look and see and stuff like that. But I'm rehearsing for February 6th, the ATEM PRD. So do you want to see the overhead of what I got on my desk right now? Because it's and I'll show you, back there a little bit. It's a bit of a, I gotta say that this, before I show you, I gotta say that doing this stuff, this live streaming, these club demos, these PRDs, it is a lot of fun. As much fun as we can have when we can't get together in person. So for me, it's kind of a little bit more of another, hobby that it's paying for itself in a way. Hopefully, it depends on, if I look around this room, I'm not sure I'm paying for all this yet, but so anyway, it's something that's kind of got my mind working in sort of a different space than wood turning, And so that's important. I think everybody has something. If you got a full-time job, you need something to do. If you're working full-time as an engineer, as I was, wood turning was my outlet. So now working, full-time in wood turning, I still love it and still love doing turning and the wood turning tool store. But this has given my brain some exercise in a different realm. So in this demo that I got planned to help people understand how to use this particular piece of equipment for doing demos, whether they're a demonstrator or a club, has really kind of just been a lot of fun for me to kind of really tackle and take on. So it's been fun. So let me, without further ado, and I'm guessing that might be Chris Parker. I'm guessing. So hi to you over there. Here is the overhead shot. So that's the zoomed in shot. So this is the A10 Mini. This is not the one I'm actually using on the show that you're seeing on the screen on the live stream. This is a second one that I have rigged up with everything else on here. So this is a white desk sort of board that I have on my lathe. And I've got a keyboard for the computer. I've got my Stream Deck. I got a little camera here. The A10 Mini is fourth monitor here. A bunch of more inputs. Remote for the camera, my phone, my Diet Coke. I need the caffeine, I tell you. So I am putting together a little bit of a rehearsal. And let me turn on this fourth camera. I didn't turn this on earlier. I forgot. So it's kind of a fun little thing. This remote is for this other camera, so I'll turn that on. So what I've been trying to do and replicate is how do I show a video switcher while pushing a program out to Zoom or YouTube or Facebook and that kind of stuff. So so this is what I've been working on the last few days, getting just a few more HDMI cables and some splitters. So I'm actually taking and I'll show you. This one's working now. So let me. I'll go through a little bit of this for you. I think I can do this, and this is part of the program that I am kind of trying to figure out. So I go here and see if this zooms in. So let me show you camera 4. Oh, that's on there. I need to switch that. So this is a little camera over my shoulder pointing at this monitor here. And this is the monitor that I am actually moving or switching on here. So it's a little bit of inception because you're seeing picture in picture in picture in picture. So if I push this one, it pushes my face to this monitor, which is also, you can see on the big screen there. So so how to show this device, this A10 Mini, while pushing a program out. So it's a little heady to figure out. So I'm trying to get it down to a script sort of thing where I can kind of show. Let me go on the other side there so you can see the monitor. To kind of show the simplicity of how this machine works, this A10 Mini, but also show it in a way that I can manage the program, to be able to switch between cameras. So that's kind of what I've been doing. So, I was, like I said, was going to talk about the bowl gouge, but obviously there's no room on this desktop to be able to do that right now. I am on the lathe. This little piece of plywood is clamped down. I've got a little clamping block down under there, and it clamps. I use this quite a bit actually for if I'm doing some burning and pyrography. I use this tabletop quite a bit for that kind of stuff. I'm sitting here doing that, and for this kind of stuff. So so that's a little bit of what I'm doing. I can do a little bit of a show and tell with this camera. This camera 4 is not on. Let me go to the wide shot, and I'll grab this camera, and we'll show you around a little bit. There we go. Trying to make it as steady as possible here for you. Let me put that down. So there's the, let me get wide here. Here's the desktop, right? So this is the demonstration ATEM, the demonstration monitor, and all the cameras, this headshot camera is double fed into here. If I should push this button, you can't see that. Let me, if I push this button, number one, you'll see my headshot show up here, right? So it split the signal from that camera into both feeds. So, and same thing for number 3, the tailstock camera is on the tailstock. So you can kind of see in the picture here, it's the same big picture you're seeing here. So, and then camera 4 is the same camera. So in here, you're seeing what's in here. So it's kind of a little bit of inception that way. You can kind of see multiple cameras in there. So it's kind of weird. So I'll try not to do that. But back behind there, you can kind of see the spaghetti mess of. There's a little switcher. If I, or sorry, not switcher, but a little splitter, and then over there, back there, there's one more. Turn myself off. There's the all the adapters and stuff, and then the tripod with the big camera, the Lumix. And then if I widen out a little bit, I come over. Here's the other ATEM. So this is the ATEM running the show with the computer, my little monitor recorder, and then my big monitor. So, and then the overhead is not one. I haven't duplicated that one to this ATEM. So I didn't think there was any point in doing that one. So let me put this back on the tripod. Let me get you to overhead so we're not getting you dizzy with this camera bouncing around. And we'll get back to comments. Making sure, yeah, batteries are still good. So let me see. That is that one that's still working. So let me zoom this, tighten this back up a little bit. There we go. And then put me back down the corner there. So yeah, it's a bit of fun. I tell you that. Hi Todd. Hi. So a bunch of people on Facebook saying hi, and I just can't tell who they are. So if you're on Facebook, coming through Woodturner's retreat live stream, it'd be helpful if you could put your name in there. Hi Todd from Chris Parker. Hi Todd from whoever it is. So otherwise, all I see is this Facebook user, another one, Facebook user. So yeah. Anyway, so let me know. So again, this. Let me know if you've got questions and stuff. Why am I doing this? What's the point? That kind of thing. I'd love to kind of talk a little bit about that. So easy live presentations, basic setup for the ATEM Mini video switcher. That demo is going to be on February 6th at 12 p.m. Central. See my website for tickets. So that'd be great. The interesting thing is Trent Bosch did a demo last night about how to do virtual demos, and so I joined in on that one. I think Cindy was there too. It was an interesting demo. I didn't know. I didn't. There were some things he mentioned that I thought could have been clarified a bit easier. I tried to chime in with a few answers in the chat and verbally and stuff, but he did a great job answering a bunch of sort of general questions about IRDs in general, and went through a lot of generalities of that. My demo on the 6th is going to be very specific to the ATEM Mini and how it sets up for a club or even a demonstrator. Most clubs in the country have, one or two camcorders already, and they split them out to different things. As a matter of fact, can I show? No, I got the live stream set up. Yeah, so I was going to show some pictures, but hi MTY. Okay. Okay, Stephen, good to have you here. Thank you. And I talked, hey, Mary Alice, thank you for joining. So you must be joining through the Woodturners Retreat or some other private Facebook page. So Facebook has this anonymizing feature that from certain pages you have to agree to allow me to use your name or allow StreamYard, the application, to use your name. So that's why it comes back through Facebook user. We've got, hi, Philip, Greenwood, UK. Okay, Philip, good to have you here. Thank you very much. So Joseph, in West Texas. Hey, Joe, good to have you here. I'm wondering if we may have met at SWAT. I honestly can't say I see your avatar there, but it's hard. Oh, Pierre's on. Hey, Pierre, good to have you here. Thank you for joining. Pierre is from Quebec, right? Yeah, there you go. And Pierre has a good YouTube channel. There's some good stuff on there. So take a look at that. And then I think, Pierre, you bought a ticket to the ATEM IRD next week. So thank you for that. So Glenn Dornack. Thank you, Glenn, for joining again. Appreciate it. Good to have you here as well. Steve has a question. Okay, if I send your information on the PRD to several clubs, yes, okay, if you do, absolutely. I'm sure if they send it out to their members, there will be several that might want to attend. Yes, absolutely. It is on the AW calendar, so it is getting some notice there. I do plan to. I put it in my newsletter that went out last night, and I do plan to put some more Facebook ads out there. So yeah, get it out to clubs. I'm hoping to kind of reach out to a few clubs myself and try and get it in front of the people that, the AV club reps, let them know about it. If they're interested, have them sign up. That'd be great. I anticipate that after this February 6th demo, that I will have a bunch of questions and stuff through email, and I'd be happy to answer those and be happy to spend some time with people answering those questions, whether on the phone or Zoom or something like that. So that is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this demo, is because I have been helping several clubs across the country and over in the UK. Well, a little bit in the UK. So there's a fella, a club up in Scotland that was, the gentleman was asking me some questions. And so I've been helping a club in Cleveland, Ron Tomash and his club. I spent several hours in Zoom calls with him, spent several hours in Zoom calls with another club, the Carolina Mountain Woodturners, Tom and Steve, help me. What's his name? The gentleman that used to be the Denton Club. Oh, his name's escaped me, but Steve will know. I can't remember his name. He's now part of the Carolina Mountain Club, but he used to be a Golden Triangle Club member. And so with all those clubs kind of, asking me for help and stuff, I've been thinking that there's more people out there needing to know this information. And all this is possible only because of Lucid Woodturners, the crew the forum that Alan Zenreich, I call it a crew because there's a good group of people there. LucidWoodturners.com. It's sort of technology for woodturners, and lately, this last 10 months, it's all been about IRDs and how to do this kind of video stuff. And I'm one of the supporters of the ATEM Mini there. Alan's got a good group of folks using vMix as the mixer. There's some that do OBS. There's others that mix straight in Zoom and flip cameras in Zoom. So there's many ways to do it. This is my way. This is what I think is one of the easiest ways. Even though my setup is complicated, a setup for a club would be very simple. So, trying to share some wood turning, but also being aware that my time costs me money. So that's why I'm charging for it. So let me see. Oh, I'm getting behind on the chats here. I got that one. It's all things wood turning. Yeah. So this is a little bit of a departure from actual wood turning, but this is absolutely related to getting wood turning shared with everybody else, right? So that's the key. So Can you get me, Todd? Facebook? Can you? Yes, I can. I can get your message. I don't know who you are. Post back in Facebook with your name and what you need. Certainly be able to help. Brian, hey Todd. Hi Brian, good to have you here. Thank you for joining. Cindy says I'm looking forward to this one. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's playing with my mind a bit, but it's going to be a good one. I got one rehearsal down, probably 3 hours worth. I anticipate the demo to hopefully take 2 hours, and then lots of time for questions and answers. So that'll be nice. This one will be me sitting down here and stuff, and no chips flying. So it's going to be a little bit easier to kind of manage my time or manage to stay out more longer. So another Facebook user. Hi, whoever you are. Thank you for joining. If you'd want to pop your name in the Facebook, that would help. So the answer to the question is a live session and we'll all hear it. Answer the questions in a live session and we'll all hear it. Okay. Yes. Absolutely. So lots of questions in the live demo. I think that's what you're meaning in the PRD. This is a little difficult to do question and answer because you have to type it in and I have to respond. So it's not quite real time. It's not quite as interactive. But this is really kind of a little bit of rehearsal for me. So here's the thing. So you see how the lights are twinkling on here? So that is because of they're not in front of me. When I look at them, they're not twinkling. It's a artifact of the electronics in here and the frame rate of the camera overhead. So if I switch to this wide view, and let me get this off here, you notice in this picture there's no twinkling of the lights, right? So this camera here has a shutter speed of 1/100th of a second, which is a multiple of 50 hertz. And so the electronics in here are running around 50 hertz or something like that, or the lights or something as a multiple of that. And this camera up above is so the frame rate in here is 1 frame every or 100 frames every second in this frame, 100 frames every second. In this one, I'm not sure what it is. It's off cycle, so you kind of get that flickering sort of thing. And tailstock, this is a little cell phone. This is a well, I'll bring it in here and I'll show you there. So it's a little iPhone 6 on a little camera. So it works well as a camera in itself. And I just hit the reverse button. So there we go. So yeah, it's interesting when you learn about these things and stuff like that. So let's see. Can you see me? No, there's no two-way video on this live stream. All you can do on your end is chat to me. You'll watch me live, but it's a one-way video. My video to you. We don't get a video from. I don't see a video of you. All I see is the little chat messages coming up. So this live stream is a different format than Zoom meetings. Cindy and I had this conversation the other night. So what I'm doing here is live streaming. Well, what the term live streaming kind of means is, let me just go over here so we don't see those blinking lights so much. And I guess I could put maybe that one up there. You kind of see the corner. Wow, gets in the way of my head. So live streaming is pushing video out a network port. So it's going out an Ethernet cable into my wired network. So your home network, and then that is going out directly to a service. A service being a RMTP server, real-time media transport protocol, something like that. And so that server could be Facebook, it could be YouTube, which I'm doing on this live stream. Could be things like Twitch, which is sort of a gaming platform. Now they do a lot more stuff. And there's other services. I think LinkedIn actually has a live now, so the professional sort of social media platform, and they do live streaming. So those kind of things are where typically you push video, but it's not a two-way thing in terms of video. Zoom is a platform that allows for video conferencing, different than live streaming. So when you Zoom, you kind of see both sides of the faces of the conversation. So they're different things. And I don't know the technology or the technical terms behind it, but they are different things. So this box, not this one in particular. Well, you can use it for both. You can live streaming it with a service, software service. So I'm using StreamYard here. That's what you're seeing me in. The other box, which is, let's see if I go wide. You see this box up here. This is the other A10 Mini, and this is a more expensive one that I can go live with directly from the box without using a service like StreamYard or anything else. So anyway, technical things, but interesting things about these things. Let me go back in and get rid of those blinking lights and go back to me. So yeah, so there's no, I can't see you. So you can see me though. Annie, Elizabeth, and Chris. Oh, that's probably Doug, right? Good to have you here, Doug. Doug is from down in the Houston area. Thank you for joining, Doug. I lost my place. Let's see. There we go. Oh boy, we got a lot of people here. Another Facebook user. Thank you. Hi to you too. Cindy, yeah, thank you for dropping that in there, Cindy. LucidWoodturners.com. Great community. That's how I got into learning more about this. And but I've been using the A10 Mini here. Let's see if I can do that. I've been using this guy for about 10 months now. So ever since the pandemic kind of started, I got lucky and got it all this stuff bought before it really hit. Bought it all in February last year. So let's see, Facebook user Chris Webster, you got to give streamers permission. Yes, absolutely. So StreamYard is what he meant there. So Chris Webster, you're right. So right, and if you're in Woodturners Retreat Facebook page, or maybe even my own Woodturning tool store page, right above where the video is there in Facebook, there should be a little link highlighted in blue, said StreamYard, give your permission to use your name. So that's what Chris is talking about. And so if you do that, then you'll get Facebook will allow Facebook. It will allow StreamYard to publish your name into my chat feed. So that's the way it kind of works there. Oops, what did I miss there? Thanks, Todd. Love your job. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I think I have it. I've done it. Okay, perfect. Cindy's got. You could run another session after the first IRT. Oh, yeah. I could do. You okay? That's what you're saying. Yeah. So if I do the February 6th IRD, I could say, okay, let's have a follow-up Q&A session. Maybe a week later or something like that. That might be a thing to do. Maybe I will poll the users. I don't know. What do you think, Cindy? Maybe we can talk about that offline, or if you got thoughts here, that'd be fine too. Good question. Good idea. I didn't really think that through. I know that I plan to, if this goes well, which so far there's people buying tickets, so that's good. If it goes well, I'll certainly do another one at some point in the future. But I want to do another one where it shows some of the advanced features of this thing. So if I go to, let me go to this one. I'm going to switch to my desktop. So this is the interface to. I got to get my. Where's my? Oh, excuse me. Diet Coke burp. So this is the software control of the A10 Mini, and let me get Cindy's comment off there for a second so you can see the whole thing. And if we look at this, the buttons on here are, and let me see if I can do That one, not that one. Oops, I want to go back to that one, but I want to do that up in the corner. So you can kind of see the button here is red, and oh, I see. I'm on the wrong one. So this is interesting. Let me show you this. I gotta I gotta think now because it does get a little a little confusing. So this is the setup, ATEM setup. You can see I've got ATEM Mini Pro ISO here, but I've got an arrow over here because I got two on the network. I've got the ATEM Mini, which is the one on the desk here, and I've got the ATEM Mini Pro. That's where's your picture? That's up here on top of that tower that I showed you earlier. So I want to switch my control software over to the ATEM Mini. And so I'll do that and hit that. What that does is it changes this control software. So now if you look in the top, oh, my StreamYard stuff is on it. Let me just see if I can grab this and bring it down just ever so slightly. You can see it says ATEM Mini right up here. If I switch it back, it'll say ATEM Mini Pro ISO. So I can know which one I'm on if you got two of these devices on the network. So what I was getting at is in the window, you can see this button is red. It corresponds to this red button on here. If I hit this button in software, the button on the ATEM switches. So I can control this box in software just by doing the software clicking with the mouse. And you can see it changing in the monitor here. So, and the button's changing here. Or I could change it here, and it changes on the software, right? So now it'll go over to this one and this one. So the software controls everything on the desk or on the box itself, but it's got so many more features. So let me see if I can put. Let me take that off for now. Over here, there is, and I gotta squint my eyes. This is the palette of stuff. So this is how I do. I get up here. DVE is how you do the picture-in-picture. So if I turn that on, I think that's this one. And that's not it. I can't remember now. Oh, that's the, sorry, that's chroma key. That's the keyer. Anyway, so these kind of advanced features are doing picture-in-picture, doing overlays. This is actually, if I had a green screen back here, it would be transparent behind me, and maybe I'll just slide it in here and just kind of see a little experiment here. We'll see. Oops. We'll see it disappear. So this would be part of the second, advanced class on the ATEM Mini. So let me see if I can do this way. If I pull this behind me, you can see things starting to disappear. Don't fall over. Boom. And leaving that green screen. So it's not quite tall enough. It's just sitting on the ground, leaning against the tool chest behind me. And if I show you the headshot, you'll see I got this green screen I just pulled in behind me. And you'll see on the inset that let me go back to wide camera. If I do full overlay, you can see it's transparent where the green is, but I haven't got the thing all the way. Where's my hand? I haven't got it all the way covered. So that's what chroma keying does. It allows you to do that kind of thing. So, and this box does it relatively well. This is oops, what is that? Oh, that's my camera. My camera is in the shot too. So yeah, that's advanced features. So I'd probably do a second class. Big basics is this one, and then I'd follow it up with an advanced class, maybe a few weeks later. So, oh boy, I get behind on the comments. Let me see. Where's my mouse? I'll find my mouse. Oh, I see. I am. Turn that off. I gotta go back here. There we go. Found my mouse. It's yeah. Let's see. Where am I at now? Yeah, yeah. Just for questions. Good idea. Thanks, Cindy. And then you follow it up with another idea after this one where you deal with everyone's question. Yeah. So I think that's a great idea. Great little setup. Yeah. There's Chris, the Bald Woodturners. Thank you for joining, Chris. Appreciate it. And let me now, since Chris is here, let me put this up. Remind everybody about Woodturners Retreat. So tomorrow, Saturday, yeah, the 30th. I got my days mixed up. Let me put my face back up there because it's just a little unsettling. You just hearing a voice. So tomorrow, Saturday the 30th, I think it starts 11 a.m. Central, which I think is Chris is 5 p.m. UK time. There will be a demonstration. Woodturnersretreat.com. Go buy tickets. The Canadians. Was it? Yeah, the Canadians. So Joanne Savageau from Alberta is going to do some sort of painting, crackling, sort of painting techniques on using acrylics on a turned item. And Kate Bulger out of Ontario is going to be turning some natural edge end grain bowls, I think, and having some color and fire texture and stuff like that. So check that out. That'll be a good demo as well. And that's part of the Woodturners Retreat, a little consortium of turners, myself, Chris Parker, Kate Bulger, Joanne Savageau, and Jeff Horning. So hosted by Martin Clarkson. So should be a lot of fun. I'm hoping to get there. It's going to be at the same time as Cindy's demo, or just a bit before. So we got a bit of a race here. But I will be there for a little bit. I'll probably join in Cindy's demo. My wife enjoys watching that. So yeah, check that out. That'll be a good one. So yeah, back to the comments. So Chris, if you wanted to, go ahead and throw a comment or a link in there if you want. That would be fine. Kevin, thank you, Steve. Kevin Felderoff. That's his name. Thank you. He's still a member of GTW Golden Triangle Woodturners. Yeah, so Kevin and Tom Carruthers out in Carolina Mountain Woodturners. Help them kind of get set up with a bit of stuff out there as well. Anyway, so there's people all over the country trying to get their club set up and stuff, or their facility set up to do stuff. Stephen, yeah, we'll see you at the Front Range Woodturners next week. Yeah, so that's part of the reason why I kind of preempted this live stream, because I've got today, part of tomorrow afternoon's kind of taken up with watching demos, getting involved in the Woodturners Retreat and Cindy's demo, and then I've got Sunday and Monday to rehearse this thing. I got to tear it all down Monday to set up for a Tuesday night doing a demo with the Front Range Woodturners. Looking forward to that little piston box demo. I love that demo. I think a lot of people do. So that's a great one. So that will be Tuesday evening, and then I've got tear that all down, set all this back up for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is the live stream, and we'll probably be doing this kind of thing again. I'm not going to tear it down to do a live stream for turning. And then Saturday the 6th is my PRD. So if you look at the in fact, I think I can, because I need practice doing this, so I'm going to show this as well. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it. Baldwin, not sure what's going on with Facebook. I gave streamers permission, but no joy, so I came on your YouTube channel. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, thanks. Good to know, Chris. I'll take a look at that, see if there's some setting on my end that's stopping you from getting your name on there. So I will take a look. Appreciate that. Question here. Just paid my annual subscription to StreamYard. Yes, I'm going month to month right now, but I do like the service. It's so easy to use. It's one of those things. In fact, I can, if I do a screen share. So let me do that, and you can invite users. I can bring users on. So let me just share. I just share my screen one. Is that okay? Yeah, should be fine. This will be a little weird, but so you can share your screen like this. This is my Facebook stats. I'm not showing the stream settings. So what I wanted to show was, the web page. So what I wanted to kind of show here, and I'll make this a little bit bigger, so it's, I can just double click this thing. No, there we go. Okay, is if I go to Explore Woodturning live streams, this is where you can actually, we'll get a little bit of so you can see the stream here as well, so you can actually watch on the website. But you'll see the schedule here. I've actually updated it to so preempted for PRD prep January 29th and the 5th and the 12th. We'll get back to hopefully back to the phase grain series. So thank you. So StreamYard is kind of nice this way. You can share. You got these sort of preset screens of how to. I can go full screen on that thing. That'd probably be easier for you to read as I take that down. So it's got all these things. It also feeds all the chat from both Facebook pages I'm going to, Woodturning Tool Store Facebook page, Woodturners Retreat Facebook page, and YouTube. All those chats come into one place, so you can see them all. It's kind of nice, and then so you can stream to multiple places. I think for the version I have, which is the paid version, I forget what the plan called. It's about $25 a month. You can brand it yourself, so there's no StreamYard branding. And I think you can stream to 8 different places at one time, and you can bring in like 10 guests at one time. So it's really kind of fun. So I do like StreamYard. The simplicity of it is what I like. So now that I got the A10 Mini Pro ISO, I'll have to experiment with that, but that's going to live stream to one location at a time. So yeah, there's some things to figure out there. Let's see, 2 ATEMs, crikey. Yeah, okay, I know. It's one of those things. So here's the thing about the ISO, the A10 Mini Pro ISO, is it has, along with the capability of live streaming directly from the box. The ISO stands for the ISO on the name of the product. Allows you to record to a SSD drive, USB drive, all of the inputs and the output at the same time. So if I show overhead, and if this was a A10 Mini Pro ISO, I'd have buttons over here for changing that. In fact, I'll show you the multi-view in a minute. So I would be able to record 1, 2, 3, 4 inputs. I'd have all those individually recorded, as well as the output all recorded. So and when I save that, start recording, when I finish, I'll have 5 recordings. Each of the 4 inputs, all their stream, like everything that they're recording that's going in there will be recorded. And then all the output, all the program output would be recorded as well. So it's a fantastic little thing. So yeah, crikey. But it's so this is the $300 one. The A10 Mini Pro is the $600 one. And the Pro ISO that I bought just recently is the $900 one. So not cheap. I think the $300 one is perfect for clubs. It's perfect. I've been using this for 10 months. It does everything I want it to. The reason I bought that one is I'd like the ISO feature for doing YouTube videos. So post-production stuff, not live stuff necessarily. So yeah, some things to consider. Joaquin, good to have you here. Thank you. Stephen, over across the pond, thank you for joining in. Appreciate it. IRD, what does it mean? Interactive remote demonstration. So it kind of got coined, the term got coined over on Lucid Woodturners, and it's been sort of prevalent everywhere. So interactive meaning that it's a Zoom session. You can see me, I can see you. You can talk to me, I can talk to you. So let me put that up because my hands are flinging around. So that's that. And So interactive remote demo is kind of the catch-all term. I've also been using, and I'm seeing my focus shift on my camera a little bit. There we go. Yeah, anyway, looking at myself on the monitor. The other one is PRD. PRD, I used PRD on the for personal remote demos. And it's really kind of maybe not the best term because it's not really personal. It's still interactive. But it's one where you pay for the ticket. So it's a pay-per-view sort of thing versus a club IRD where the club pays for the demonstrator. A PRD is really an individual, pay-per-view, paid ticket sort of thing. So those are the difference. Those are the terms a lot of people are using. Those terms kind of come out of the Lucid Woodturners. I suggest you go over there and join. It's a free forum. Maybe some donation would help. There is a donation button now, but it's actually one of the larger woodturning forums, woodturning clubs now. So the way Alan puts it, it's 800 plus members now, I think. So it's really cool. Check them out. Thanks, Pierre. Good question. And Cindy, yes. What do we have? I think a lot of folks would sign up for a follow-up to answer their questions. After we think on it, questions will come up about our unique needs. Yeah, I agree. And so, yeah, maybe a follow-up session is definitely probably something to think about. Yeah. You got me thinking now. So, okay. Yeah, good one. I can't stop thinking about it now. Okay. That's the way my brain works. I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Cindy, IRD, Interactive Remote Demonstration. Yeah. And Facebook user, howdy, Jeff. Okay, so he's saying hi to somebody else. Excellent. Thank you. Pierce says thank you. Yeah. Oh, Amazon on here. Tiny Turner came over here. You too. Okay. Thanks, Emma. Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining. Don't you have one tomorrow? You have one tomorrow. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. So Woodturner's retreat demos, Cindy's demo, and Emma, Tiny Turner. I think you got a live stream going. So excellent. The StreamYard subscription comments was me, Todd. Oh, okay. Good. Yeah. It's I do like StreamYard. It's a lot of fun. Do you use it for you use it for your live streams, don't you? Excellent. Yeah. We should do I should have you as a guest, or you have me as a guest. I think that'd be fun. Yeah. I gotta talk to you offline about that, Emma. That might be fun. Yeah, what's your follow-up? A10 comment. Well, okay. Thank you. Oh, what did I say? What did I say? How did I comment? That's my wife, I think. Thank you, Cindy, for answering, Pierre. This is Shelly. I just got on here working right now. Yeah, so she's been working. Thanks, Shelly. Let's see, Maker 238. Search live woodturking, and you popped up. I'm Ryan. Hope you're well. Oh, thanks, Ryan. That is quite the image. We got quite the beard growing. I like it. Yeah, it's I do this every Friday. Well, not every Friday. I put a series together, usually of 8 weeks of Fridays at 2:30 on Friday afternoon, 2:30 Central Time, Central U.S. time. I got to say that again, which is 3:30 Eastern. I think 12:30 Pacific, and then it's around 8:30 UK time. So I try and do them every Friday at that time. And this is the second week of the 8 weeks, but it'd actually be 10 weeks now because I'm preempting a couple of weeks. So it'll go till March 26th, I think. And then I'll take a little break and then do another series. So good to have you here. Ryan. Maker on YouTube, just say hi. Yeah, okay, excellent. No, next Saturday, the 6th. Oh, okay, so you're doing one the same time as my demo. Okay, that's what it is. Thanks, Emma. I appreciate that. So we'll maybe have to try and catch your recording. Yeah, collab sounds great, doesn't it? It's a lot of fun. I did a couple already, one with Cindy and one with Mike Mahoney. So they are fun. I need to do more because it's just a hoot. I think actually Mary Alice was on, who's on, I think, listening. she sent me an email or something a while ago saying that she just rewatched the Mike Mahoney thread chasing live stream, which is on my site. You can find it on my site. I'll find. Let me do that again. I'll show you. Anyway, she was trying to do, trying to learn thread. She got a thread chaser, and she was wanting to relearn it. So she watched the video, the live stream. So that is down. If I got I got to move my mouse to the actual page. So we go down. We've got all these live streams here. So here's the first face grain series. There's a lot of talk on that one. The series before this in October, November, December time frame was small projects. So all those are on there. So keep scrolling down. You can find them on my YouTube channel as well. This is all things woodturning. This is one of the other series, the first series, I think. Just talking general stuff. You can see the show topics are listed there, so you can go through those, look at what you want to look at. And then, there it is. There it is. Mike teaches thread chasing. So that was a lot of fun. I got the burps. A lot of fun. Mike was in as a remote guest on StreamYard, and he was showing me how to thread chase, and I did that with a little piece of rosewood. Unfortunately, my piece kind of snapped, but my threads did work. First time really using it. I practiced once before that session with Mike, so that's a lot of fun. So hopefully, Mary Alice, you've got your threads chased and making boxes. So excellent. So let me. Oh boy, we got a lot of comments there today. Where am I at? Sorry, trying to move my mouse and it's not cooperating. Let's see. Oh, Tony's saying hi to Shelly. They're saying hi back. And didn't know we were on at the same time. Yeah, no worries. And we've got sort of different audiences maybe for that IRD, so I think we'll be okay. Heck, you can always just buy a ticket to my IRD, Emma, and then watch the recording. So I do record these demos and put them up on my webpage for viewing, replay afterwards. So that's always an option. So I think the time has flown by. We're already 3:22, so we're almost an hour, 52 minutes into it. So, just a quick overhead again, and there we are. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, that's kind of nasty back there. Let's see if I can get that out of the way. No, I can't. It's kind of stuck there. Anyway, that looks a little weird back there. I can see my. Okay, I just got to do this and get rid of that. That's just a little too weird. I think that's going to call it for today. So, reach out to me if you want any more information about the IRD, whether it's mine or Woodturner's Retreat. So let me put that back up. So first of all, Face Green Series Fridays at 2:30. So again, next week will be more of this final rehearsal before the 6th, but we'll pick back up with actual turning the week after. So 5 plus 7 is 12. The 12th of February we'll be back turning. But come join me next week because who knows? I might get a lot better at switching stuff around here. So let's hope so. And it's always good to have your questions and stuff. So that easy live presentations, basics of the ATEMS video switcher, February 6th, and then Woodturner's Retreat, Canadians tomorrow. So go check those out. And we will. What is? Yeah. So Shelly's saying that. Yeah. Hi, Cindy. Todd and I will be watching tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, Cindy and Chris. And thank you, Todd. See you next week. Thanks, Pierre. Appreciate it. And everybody else, take care. And we'll we'll see you. I got to fix something. Something's on there. So there we go. Put that one on. Thought I heard the door. Anyway, that's going to end it for me. 2:30 Todd, saying good day, good night. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here next week. And looking forward to more of this discussion on ATEMs and then back to wood turning soon. So thanks all. Bye for now. Did I hit the button?